Essa prometia ser uma luta acirrada, mas acabou se tornando um histórico ridículo por causa do pior boxeador do mundo.
You can almost hear it. He needs an alarm, and Brian Gary issues it, flags him out. We may need the Guinness people ringside here. I think we've seen a new world record. That's got to be one of the quickest knockouts ever. Not a long night's work for Tony Moscow.
Not a good night for the Smith clan.
Jimmy Smith e Tony Moscow estavam prontos para uma luta dura. Meses de preparação terminavam naquela noite.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 4 rounds, heavyweights. Your referee is Brian Gary. Introducing in the blue corner to my right, wearing the black trunks with gold accessories, he weighs 216 3/4 pounds. Professional record, 1 win, no defeat, 1 knockout. From Tampa, Florida, Tony Moscow. His opponent in the red corner, wearing the gold trunks, blue trim, weighing 198 pounds, making his professional debut out of Orlando, Florida, Jimmy Smith. 4 rounds, heavyweights.
Okay, gentlemen, this is a 4-round heavyweight fight. We went over the instructions before the bout, all right? You guys listen to my commands, I'm in charge. You understand? Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, come out boxing at the belt. Let's go.
Dava para ver em seus rostos que eles estavam prontos para entrar na guerra, mas apenas um deles parecia realmente pronto.
Tony Moscow, a very popular local fighter. We saw him make his pro debut here at the Sun Dome a month ago. It was a successful one. Not long on defense, but he has a lot of power, Chuck.
Well, from what Jimmy Smith looks like at the beginning of this fight, I think him and Ben Smith may be a pretty good matchup. What do you think? I mean, look at this guy.
This is bizarre stuff. Almost looks like a rock'em sock'em robot. And timber! He is cold-cocked by Tony Moscow.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
You can almost hear it. He needs an alarm. And Brian Gary issues it, flags him out. We may need the Guinness people ringside here. I think we've seen a new world record. That's got to be one of the quickest knockouts ever. Not a long night's work for Tony Moscow.
Not a good night for the Smith clan.
It may be a good night. The Smiths the Smith brothers not holding up too well here at the Sun Dome. This guy's genuinely hurt, though. He walked into a haymaker. The crowd is going nuts.
Cada repetição de todos os ângulos possíveis mostravam a pior vergonha da história do boxe. Ele não tinha técnica e caiu como um saco de areia na lona. Naquela noite, Jimmy Smith se tornou o pior lutador que tinha registros no esporte. E todas as câmeras deixavam isso cada vez mais claro.
Looked like one of the characters out of the Night of the Living Dead. And fortunately, we see that Jimmy Smith is not too much the worse for wear as he's now sitting up and being administered to.
One of our crew at ringside wrote me a note. It said it looked like Fred Sanford versus Esther. That'd be like a 10-1 round, Jeff, I think.
That was the big one. We'll take a break.
Não havia mais nada para Jimmy no ringue, mas ele tinha que se manter ali para que se anunciasse sua vergonhosa derrota.
Back ringside at Schlitz Malt Liquor Fight Night in Tampa, Mark Biro has the official time, and this could be a relatively short announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 22 seconds of the first round. The winner by knockout and still undefeated, Tony Moscow.
Two heavyweight matchups, and we've totaled 41 seconds of action. 2 easy knockouts scored in round 1.
O boxe é um esporte complicado para o qual nem todo mundo está preparado. E isso ficou claro na estreia de Jimmy Smith no ringue. E a verdade é que não se trata apenas de dar socos para ver se um acaba no rosto do seu oponente, pois há muita teoria e estilos diferentes por trás do esporte. Pode parecer fácil, mas é muito difícil.
Brian, I think Sutherland knows nothing about boxing. Coming to this, he got into boxing because he was a street fighter, and he figured might as well get paid for boxing and for fighting. And you can see the way he's throwing his punches, no form at all. On the inside, Brian Sutherland. Actually, it's Kenny Rainford on the inside. The straight punches. Watch how Brian Sutherland just tries to throw anything that he can, flailing at his opponent.
A história de Brian Sutherland terminaria muito semelhante à de Jimmy Smith, com uma participação ridícula.
Aaron Nance last November and gets the right hand, and that stuns. Brian Sutherland is down, and that's it. Referee Mr. Como retrieves the mouthpiece, stops the fight.
A verdade é que imagens como essas ficam para a história. Sutherland e Smith são apenas alguns exemplos do que não deve se fazer em um ringue de boxe. E claro, como dito anteriormente, entrar em luta não é uma coisa fácil, especialmente quando deve-se aprender tudo sobre técnicas e estilos.
This is bizarre stuff. Almost looks like a rock'em sock'em robot. And timber! He is cold cocked by Tony Moscow.
I've fallen and I can't get up!
You can almost hear it. He needs an alarm. And Brian Gary issues it, flags him out. We may need the Guinness people ringside here. I think we've seen a new world record.